Comedy Arena, how's it going? I got my first piece of ass in college. It was my professor. She had what had to be the biggest dick I've ever seen. So listen, I brought a prop up on the stage. This is it right here. This is a check from my insurance company. It's for $1. So I've decided I'm going to go ahead and have that operation. I was going to get my brain augmented to improve cognitive functioning, but I think I'll settle for just a new pair of tits. Listen, I'm going to tell you some new jokes, but first I want to get right with the Lord. Just give me a second. This won't take long. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and please let me get some pussy. Okay. Ready. Look, you're not going to ruin my day. I got the best piece of ass of my life. Well, 20 years ago. So. I lived in a trailer park with this Nigerian guy. He was blasting his music. So I knocked on the door. He answers the door. He's wearing a Speedo, gold chain, his chick smoking a joint in the bed. I said, "Hey, William, the music's really loud. Could you turn it down a little bit?" He said, "My father was a king. And I'm a prince." Okay. My father was a garbage collector, and I'm a fucking princess. Could you turn your music down? You guys are a good crowd. Seeing all you hot chicks makes me want to get a job, seriously. I'm disturbed. I saw a hit-and-run accident in East Fort Worth the other day. This Mexican grandma plowed into this young white dope dealer and just took off. I thought that was fucked up, man. I think that's how it may have been the other way around. I'm not sure. Oh, fuck you guys. That was well thought out. Okay, so, I got into a bragging contest. Never do this. I got into a bragging contest with a comic that's got more money than me. He said, "Yeah, my wife and I, we just had our second kid. I bought a new house in South Lake, and I'm going to start going to LA and become a big star." I said, "Man, that's really great. I went to Home Depot, and I got a new plunger. Man, it cleans the shit out of the pipes real good." I showed him, huh? I think the set's going really well. Right now, it's Comedy Arena. Next week, I'm getting slapped by Will Smith. I can feel it coming. It's happening. I'm confused about my sexuality. When I drink a beer, my pinky goes up. So just to be sure, I did what any heterosexual man would do, and I sucked some cock. What I learned from that was I don't even like beer. I took my first hit of weed in 1999. Quit paying my rent in 2000. Someone asked me, "Ryan, do you shave your balls?" I don't want to talk about that with you. Grandma? I wanted to become a porn star, but I became a porn extra instead. I suck less dick, but I get more time off. Feel really good about that. I probably shouldn't talk too much about porn. There's very little that I can say about X Hamster, X Videos, YouPorn, Pornhub, DFW9.com. I got mom issues, man. My mom walked out of me when I was 3 years old. She walked back in when I was 16. I was jerking off. Hey, Mom. You know, I fell in love with Jessica Parker in the 7th grade. Man, she was stately, beautiful, just the way I like it. I was too shy to talk to her, so I made her a mixtape. This is back when we had tapes. I put the juiciest love songs I could find on the tape. Journey, Luther Vandross, Anita Baker. It took a lot of courage, but I walked up to her the next day. I said, "Jessica, I made your tape." She took this tape, didn't say thank you. threw in the garbage, and that's the end of the story. 20 years later, she adds me as a friend on Facebook. Couldn't find any pictures of her, man. I scrolled down, finally, I found a picture of Jessica. She gained 400 pounds. This is the same chick I was in love with, man. You know what the moral of that story is? Fuck that bitch.